Today, we're going to dive into some interesting idiomatic expressions that use the phrase out of. These expressions are not always easy to understand literally, but they are commonly used in everyday conversation. They add depth and vividness to our language, so let's explore them. Our first idiom is out of the blue. When something comes out of the blue, it means it happens all of a sudden, like a surprise you didn't expect. Picture this. You get a call with fantastic news and you had no clue it was coming. That's an event out of the blue.
The teacher gave the students a pop quiz out of the blue and they weren't prepared.
Out of the blue, my neighbor offered to help me with my yard work, which was a pleasant surprise.
Guess what? I won a free trip to Paris.
Seriously? How did that happen out of the blue?
I entered a contest last month and forgot about it, and then they called me today.
Next, we have out of the question. The phrase out of the question means that something is impossible or not allowed. It's used when you want to make it clear that a particular idea, plan, or request is not going to happen. For example, if your friends plan an expensive trip but you don't have enough money, you'd say, "It's out of the question for me." That means it's impossible for me to go since I don't have enough money.
You wanted a day off, but it's out of the question during our busiest season.
Staying up late on a school night is out of the question. You need your rest.
Should we visit the mountain resort in winter?
No, that's out of the question. It'll be too cold and snowy for us.
Now let's talk about out of this world. This expression is used when something is exceptionally good or extraordinary. For instance, if you tasted a dessert that was incredibly delicious, you might say, "The dessert at that restaurant is out of this world."
This new technology is out of this world. It will revolutionize the way we live.
Her cooking skills are out of this world. Every meal she makes is a culinary delight. These paintings are extraordinary.
The artist's talent is out of this world, isn't it?
Out of sorts is an idiom that describes when someone is feeling slightly unwell, not quite themselves, or in a bad mood. It can indicate a temporary state of feeling off or not at one's best physically or emotionally.
She's usually cheerful, but lately, she's been out of sorts at work.
After a sleepless night, I woke up feeling out of sorts and exhausted. You seem a bit out of sorts today. Is everything okay?
I had a rough morning, but I'll be fine. Thanks for asking.
Out of whack. The phrase out of whack is an informal expression that means something is not working correctly or is in a state of disorder. It is often used to describe situations or things that are not functioning as they should or are out of order. When something is out of whack, it suggests that it is not in its usual or expected condition and needs to be fixed or adjusted to work properly.
The car's engine was running out of whack, so I had to take it to the mechanic for repairs.
The extreme weather conditions put the city's transportation system out of whack.
My alarm clock didn't go off, and now my entire morning is out of whack.
I hate it when that happens. Rushed mornings can be so stressful.